My name is Danielle McKinnon, and I'm here because I don't know, I feel inspired to make a video. So there's a lot of things that have been coming in my life where a lot of mystical things. And when I say mystical, I mean just like people talking about what is it? The word for it? Near-death experiences and pre-birth experiences, and I have those in my life, and I never share it with anybody because I'm afraid, and I don't want to think I'm crazy. And even when I was younger, and I would tell people about these things, people would always say, "Stop telling people stuff about that. Like, people are actually going to think you're crazy." And so I just didn't say nothing about it. And then, but these things keep showing up in my life. It's been about a good 4 years that something's like, I need to tell my story, and I'm thinking maybe I need to write a book. I don't know. People do YouTube videos or whatever. For me, I'm not good on camera. You see my lighting? It's bad. Yes, I'm at work actually. But for some reason, I just felt like I needed to share. So I just wanted to say, do you believe in angels? Or have you ever had an experience where something happened and you were in a situation where you just didn't know how in the world you got out of it because something or someone showed up? Well, that's one of my situations, and I'm gonna share that with you. So before I become a Christian and all this extra stuff, you know, I had went to Austin, Texas with my friends, and they decided to do ecstasy. Not me. I was scared to do drugs. And so when we were on our way back home, we were driving, and we were almost close back to where we lived. We lived in San Antonio, Texas at the time. It was around 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Everybody was passed out but me because I was a designated driver. I didn't drink, I didn't do anything. And then all of a sudden our tire had blew out, and I was the only one on the highway, and I had pulled over. And I looked and I said, hey guys, look, the tire blew out, and none of them, they were gone. And so I was there basically alone. So I get out, and it's like super cold outside. I get out, and I'm like, what am I gonna do? Because I don't know how to change a tire, and we didn't have cell phones back then. So I ended up getting back in the car, and I put my head down and I said, God, please. And right before I said help, these lights just said boom, and they just came on. And I'm like, that's strange, because I didn't see anybody on the highway. So I get out the car, and there's a guy, and he says, oh, go ahead, I know where the tire's at, just unlock your trunk. And I was like, okay. And none of my friends saw this. There's like 3 of them in there in the car with me. And so I get back in the car and didn't think anything, and I thought, man, that's a really nice thing for him to come and help me. He don't know me like that. And so he was fixing the tire, and so I got out because I'm not rude. So I get out and I just kind of have a little conversation with him. He just said a few words, and he says, it's very cold, get back in the car because I'm gonna fix the tire. And I said, okay. So I get in the car, and I'm just like, man, this is so kind, thank you, God. So I get in the car, and he fixes the tire, and then he knocks on the window and says, okay, you're good to go. I said, okay, thank you, I appreciate you. Remember, my friends were out. None of them saw this person. And so he gets back in his car, and he pulls around me, and he's going in front of me. It's just me and him on the highway, and there's another car stalled out on the side of the highway. So he gets behind the car, and I said, well, that's weird. Is he just stopping on helping people? But I didn't think anything of it at the time. I think I was probably 20, 21 at the time. So I get in the car, maybe even 19. Anyways, I get in the car. I'm driving, I'm driving. And I see that he pulls around the car because no one's in the car. And I said, okay. So whenever he, passes me, I'm going to say, thank you again. And so he, I'm driving, and finally the car catches up. And I look to wave, and it wasn't even the same person. It was a woman in the car, and it was not the same person. And they kept going. It freaked me out. Do you hear me? Freaked me out. Because I was the only one that saw that. And still to this day, this is the reason why I believe in God, or people believe in other things. For me, I believe in God, because always looking out for me, always looking out for me. And this is even before I was a Christian at the time. And I don't know, like, has anybody else had an experience like this? I wonder. This is my first time really sharing this with the world. I mean, there are some people that know about it, but I don't know. I just felt pressed to say something. So if you had this experience, hit me up. Let me know. Have a wonderful day.